Hi, I'm glad to see you here. My name is Natalia and welcome on Fearlessly Colorful channel. And in today's video, I will be showing you all the things I got for my coloring hobby. And that will include both coloring books and coloring supplies. So at the very beginning of this video, I will show you this notepad that I also got for the purpose and connected with coloring because I turned it into my coloring journal or coloring tracker, so I can have my stats here and everything. So it's nothing fancy, it's more on the simpler side, I would say, but it will let me track the numbers, some of the numbers that I want to track. Also, I have in the place with completed pages all the information I want to include. I based it on other coloring planner made by one of the ladies on YouTube. I can't remember for the life of me what was her name, but I did base it a little bit on her idea. So I have here notes for book, for page, for the date, for mediums used, if I posted it on Instagram or not, other details. So I think in the future it will come in handy when my collection of pencils and art supplies will expand and I won't be able to remember everything I used. So far, I don't have a huge variety, so it's not as necessary, but I wanted just to set up everything from the beginning, just to create certain habits. And this notebook was one of the things I bought as well. And it's actually coming from kind of like bargain shops here in the UK. It's B&M, and that's obviously not the only thing that I got from there. I will show you a few things later on in this video, but first I wanted to show you a big pack of alcohol markers. I don't know the brand, because this set was actually bought second-hand. Someone in my city was just selling them on Facebook Marketplace. The set was cheap. It was pre-owned. I already found a couple of markers that don't work. I think they either dried out or they've been used, but it doesn't matter. I still have quite a big selection of colors. I did try them out, not all of the colors, but quite a few. So they work great. The only kind of like downfall is I didn't realize that they don't have a brush. They have this chiseled end, but it might still come in useful. When I was trying those markers out, I actually enjoyed working with this end better, and I think it was performing on the page better. But I didn't want anything fancy from the very start, just because I'm not sure if I will want and if I will use alcohol markers that much, because they bleed through the page. So, you know, pre-owned, second-hand, cheap set for finding out if that will be something what I will be using, I think is perfect for me for now. If it will turn out they will have quite much use than I first anticipated, maybe, just maybe in the future, I will buy some markers from more trusted brand, let's say. Okay, so with this out of the way, I will show you my supplies for the backgrounds, and we will start from very boring thing, the brushes. And I thought that these little makeup pads will be perfect because they are quite small, but they still have two ends. One is a little bit slimmer, one is a little bit wider. So there was a pack of 30 and I tried one out. They work actually quite okay. So that's what I will be using for my inks, as well as those little blending tools. And they are much smaller than I thought they will be. But hopefully for now they will be enough. I didn't open them yet. It says it's 9 of them, but I only see 6. So maybe let's open them and let's have a look how they actually look inside. I think they will be very much used because I really want to be able to create more variety in my backgrounds. And yeah, it says 9, but there's only 6 of these pads unless this little handle is included. So maybe that's what might be the case in this case. So yeah, they will do for now. They will do for now. But in the future I might get a bigger pads to be able to cover a bigger area. But nevertheless, they are quite cute. Right, so I showed you brushes, so now it's time to show you inks. And again, I went for a cheap option just to see if I will be enjoying working with this medium. So I think that was something around £6 for those 6 pads that actually have a quite a range of colors, and they will be really great for those little sponges I bought, because obviously every color is very narrow, so that will work fine. Even though actually if I would want to use these brushes, even though they are a little bit bigger, maybe for the sake of blending and like making a little bit of a gradient between 2 colors, maybe that would work fine as well. So we will be experimenting, we will be trying everything out. But that's not the only set I got. I was looking for some unusual colors and I came across these 2. One is seashell, another one is what does it say, laurel leaf. So they are also, apologies, they just decided to turn the sirens just next to my window. Anyway, so I have those 2 because they were also really cheap. I think they were like £2 or £1.25. So I decided, well, why not? And they both have quite unusual color. So I will be using them for sure for my backgrounds. And I have actually one more pad that turned out much bigger than I thought it will be. And this is metallic ink pad. And it seems like it will be a little bit shiny. I don't know yet. That's what I'm hoping for, actually. And it's much bigger than these 2. So that was a very pleasant surprise. And it might get used quite often and quite fairly as well. Right, what's next? What's next? Next, I will show you and I will tell you a little bit story about these watercolor pencils. Before I got those, I was shopping at Lidl's and I spotted in their stationery section that they have 36 colors set, watercolor pencil set. And I was like, oh my god, what a bargain. It was only £4. So I opened them and there were 3 pencils missing. And I was like, right, I will still get them because £4, it's really a great price. But I thought, oh, maybe I will try to negotiate even better price. So I went to the till. I said, I want to buy them, but they are missing a few pencils, and would you sell them to me for a little bit lower price? And unfortunately, me being greedy didn't pay off. They said, sorry, we're not allowed to sell them. So I missed out on this opportunity, because even though they would turn out not that great, maybe I would still find a use for them. So yeah, I was very unhappy that I didn't get them, because 36 colors, it's quite a nice selection. So when I went to B&M, I spotted those aquarelle pencils, and that was the last tin as well, and it was packaged, right? But I didn't try this tin. I didn't check this tin. And this tin had 2 pencils missing, and I just couldn't believe my bad luck. I only discovered this when I came back home, when I opened the set, and I was like, oh shoot, why? It just feels like it meant to happen to me. But anyway, it still have quite nice selection of colors. Lots of them are green and kind of like on the grayish side. I think I'm missing this light brown and one of the greens, or maybe light gray, maybe. But nevertheless, one of the colors was already tried out and it's performing all right. The only thing is they have triangular shape, so they are very uncomfortable in holding, because I also needed one shade from this set to color in my coloring books, and it's just a pain to hold them. You can't really go very nicely over smaller areas, so they will be mainly probably for the backgrounds, because they are a little bit uncomfortable to hold. But nevertheless, they will get used for sure. And now we are moving on to more exciting sets of pencils, because I decided to get another set of Black Widows, and that was Cobra set, and they were already quite fairly used, because there are a couple of colors that are already shorter than the rest. After I purchased Monarch set, I really started liking Black Widows, even though they are a little bit harder than other waxed-based pencils. But because they are a little bit harder, they are actually allowing for going over like really little areas, which is really a blessing in some type of coloring books. And this set also comes with a little swatch chart at the back of the tin, in the inside of the tin. So now I have bigger selection of shades and colors, because I also got a Scorpion set, and this one came just yesterday, and I already tried maybe one shade. Let me open this out of the camera, and this is how they look inside. So I'm really enjoying nice range of colors from the Black Widows. This tin also comes with swatch chart on the inside part. And I have one more bigger set to buy, the classic one, which eventually will come into my the whole lot into my collection. And probably at some point I will also get a skin tones as well, because the item that I'm missing that still didn't come, and I just decided to do this video haul without, is actually a pencil case for all my Black Widows, and I bought it big enough to house also future sets I will acquire. So I will show you now what pencil case I chose. It's from Amazon. Basically almost everything, well, majority of the things are from Amazon here, so the pencil case comes from there as well. And now I have few more little smaller items to show you, one of which is another set of, well, first set of Posca pens, because I only had a white one so far, but I decided to get more, and these were actually found in Sainsbury's, and they were, I think, not too bad price, I think £12 or something. And you have silver, black, golden and white one, and I think these are a little bit bigger than what I already have, so it's actually nice because I will have selection between bigger tip and smaller tip that I already own, and also all of those colors will come in handy too, so I'm really glad from this purchase. And to top it up, I decided to get these three beauties. Although it's permanent marker, I was just lured by the colors, because one is more on the copper side, one is silver and one is gold, so I will have to try them out on the paper, because I didn't do it yet, so I don't know if they will be bleeding through some of the pages, if they will be mainly used on one-sided ones or not, but nevertheless I just wanted to get them, because this is actually very good set, or might turn out a good set for embellishments and just making pages more beautiful. So I will have to see how they will perform, and if they will bleed, and what they will do on the different type of pages. And the last thing I got, as you can see, also B&M, is this 20 pack of gel pens, and I never even checked if they are smelly or not. I just care about selection, because it's great selection. There's 7 neon ones, 6 glitter and 7 pastels, and I already use few of them on my pages. They perform quite alright, like for the price. I mean, who wouldn't buy them for $3.50, even if they were a little bit on the worst side. But actually, I know I don't have a comparison with other brands, but I think they do really well, and I can't really complain so far. So yeah, that's another great purchase from which I'm really happy, because that lets me to enhance my pages even more. And now I'm going to show you a few coloring books that I purchased. And for a while I was very interested in Creative Heaven books, coloring books. So I decided I need to get some, and because I like underwater scenes and fishes and all this, you know, underwater world, I thought this one will be a good pick. And the pages are really appealing here. I'm sure I will have lots of fun coloring them. So I'm really glad I picked this one up because it has very cute illustrations. I don't even know which is my favorite one. I don't even know if I chose a favorite one yet. But what's characteristic about Coloring Heaven, you can actually rip them out from the book. So if I would want to, I could even frame them, which of course I won't. But yeah, some of the pictures are really lovely. Some, well, actually majority of them is quite intricate, and it looks like some of them are in horizontal orientation, which is a little bit different. Not many books do that, I think. This one is more of a mandala style, repetitive picture. I really like this one. There's something about coloring those medusas, not medusas, what they are called in English. What they are called? A jellyfish, that's right. Jellyfish, that's another horizontal page. So we will just quickly flick through some interesting color. I actually like frames on the pictures, you know. I actually very much do, and I will have lots of fun coloring all those shells and all those creatures. That's another great page which you can do like in the mirror, one side maybe dark, one side light, another horizontal page. This one with tortoise or turtle, seahorses, octopus, lots of seashells. I love that about this book, lots of seashells. And I love, for example, a border from seashells on this picture, another horizontal one. So yeah, I won't be showing you everything because we won't finish this video till tomorrow, but there's pretty good selection of illustrations here and the creatures that are drawn. Staying in the theme of oceans, I picked up this one, Mermaids, which was recommended by Karen, or rather mentioned in Karen, the artsy crafter, here on YouTube. And it was a bargain because it was only £3, so I decided, wow, why not? Why not? And there's quite a wide range and selection of pictures as well. And what's interesting about this book, it actually, in this book there is second set of pages. So if you would mess up one of them, you could have a go on the second side of the book. So this is quite thoughtful, twice much fun. And yeah, that will be something different. That will be actually the first coloring book in my collection which has faces and bodies, and I don't think I'm prepared for coloring bodies or faces. I don't know how I will manage that, but it will be good to learn. You have to learn at some point, so I will practice in here. And actually I reached out to Karen and I asked if she would like to do a body color in this book. She agreed. We chose the page. So yeah, soon on my Instagram you might see one of the pictures in this book colored. Okay, let's move on to next one. We are still circulating within Creating Heaven style because I really wanted to pick one of Teresa's Goodreads books. I have an eye on many more of them. There's quite few of them in my wish list on Amazon, but I really want this afternoon tea book. It is so cute, it is so enjoyable, the illustrations are just, oh my god, so yummy, so sweet, so, you know, joyful, that it had to be my first pick. It had to be my first Teresa Goodreads coloring book in my collection, and I really can't wait to start coloring in it. Just the possibilities of colors for all these teacups or mugs or little desserts, because you can you actually have pages with food here, or like, for example, these little cupcakes and slices of cakes or chocolate bars or whatever it is. It will be very pleasant and very happy experience to color in this book. It also, as you can see, have some scenes, even some domestic ones where cup of tea is kind of just, it's not the main focus of the illustration, but it's still there. So yeah, I really like this page. I was already eyeing out this one. It's just lovely. It has everything I like on the page. Like, it has fruits, flowers, leaves, and, you know, berries, and it's just wonderful book. And I must say that although I heard some people are not thrilled about coloring or Creative Heaven paper, it's still better than Amazon printing paper. So it's not terrible, it's much better. So I won't be complaining about that. And the fact that it's single-sided means that it might take some water-based mediums. We will see. I will maybe have one attempt. So yeah, it might take some different mediums. And I really can't wait to start coloring this one. Okay, I have one more, this time quite unusual book. And I actually lied. I just realized that I actually lied, because this mermaid book isn't my first one. It's my second first one. Wow, these two are my first books with faces. So that's the first time I decided to pick coloring books with faces. And I remember as a very young teenager, or still like a little bit bigger child, I used to draw manga or anime myself, and I used to color it. And I thought, actually, you know what? I will probably enjoy very much coloring manga or anime girls in coloring book. And this one is by Christopher Hart. And unfortunately, after it came, I noticed it's damaged. Thankfully, not the whole book, just front page, title page, and the first. Oh, this is the first page. There we go. And the first page. So I'm glad it's not the whole book that is damaged, but it's a little shame. I will still probably color this first page anyway, because it's adorable. But yeah, I will have to help myself with a tape to repair it a little bit. But yeah, this is another book with lots of faces, lots of skin. But I will try to do it a justice. So I'm really looking forward to coloring this one as well, because it has quite a nice selection. I like this portrait a lot. I think in this book, mostly I'm drawn into pages that have a little bit thicker lines. There was one more which also got my attention, like this one. Was it anything else with the thicker lines? Oh, this one, for example. Yeah. So these might be my first pages that I will do, because for some reason these thicker lines are just something that tickles my sense of beauty, let's say. So I will have lots of fun here, especially with coloring outfits and clothes, because that's what I wanted to do as well. And I didn't have a book that would accommodate that, so this will be perfect. I will be able to play a little bit with that. And I'm also quite excited about coloring hair. This also will be my kind of first attempt, but because it's anime book, I'm free to choose any color of the hair I would like to, so that will be also very pleasant and very creative way of coloring hair. Okie dokie, we have two last books, and both of them are by Kerby Rosanes. So I seem to be a huge fan of his World series, and one of the books I picked up was Fragile World, partially because it was as a part of a deal with another book I will show you in a minute. And I'm not really sure if I will color in it a lot, because I'm a little bit intimidated by realism in this book, you know. I think I would be very prone to try to color those pages with the colors that are accurate in the real world, and I'm afraid not all of them I could do a justice. But nevertheless, there is few pages that I would maybe color now, like they seem fun enough and not that intimidating. Like, for example, this bat over here. I really love this page with the frogs. There is few pages that really are those which I would color. There is few here. Like, for example, those insects here on both sides. Monkeys, maybe not, but this bat over here, and those colorful parrots, that's another thing I would attempt. And there was few more that I was really excited about. But definitely what I'm scared of is are animals, furry animals, because yeah, coloring for might not be the level I'm at just yet. Maybe with human skin or like pages with people on it will be easier, hair and skin and things like that. So we will see. Maybe when I will get comfortable with people first, I will try to attempt furry animals. But yeah, this page with axolotls is another one which I would color. What else we have in here? Yeah, I'm not that thrilled about leopards either, or I'm not sure what this animal is or what it's called in English. But there is quite few which I'm really looking forward to. What else do we have in here? Oh, these eels. I've seen these eels colored somewhere, either in Pinterest or Instagram. So I would love to do my own interpretation of this one. And what else I really look forward to in this one? The eels were the last ones. So what's really interesting about this book, at the very end, it also have a list of all animals, and there's also information about them and how endangered they are. So just recently I watched an interview with Kerby Rosanes, and he was actually talking about his mission and his interest in preserving the natural world and ecosystem and everything. And I think this book is a great tool also for bringing an awareness to the problems of endangered species. So I really love this thing about him, that he's very much concerned about Earth and every living thing on it. So even though I might not color this coloring book in full, I really love the thought behind it. So now, last book, last item in my haul list on today's haul is Wondermorphia. And I really was eyeing out this book for a while as well, with both of them, with Fragile World and Wondermorphia. Now I own 4 books of Kerby Rosanes, and I think that would be enough. I might purchase what was the name of it? Not horror, not scary. Oh, what was the name of it? I just have it on the back of my tongue. Fairy tales. This one on fairy tales. Oh, dark fairy tales. That's what it was. So this is one more book that I would probably purchase of his, and then I need to stop for the time being because I would have too many of his books, and I still want to include in my collection some other authors that I don't have as of now, but I couldn't say no to Wondermorphia. It has really great pictures in here, and honestly, even though there's quite a lot of animals here, I don't mind at all. For some reason, this book really speaks to me, and it has all sorts of pictures that I'm really excited to color in. And honestly, for almost every picture here, I can already imagine the color scheme I would like to use. So it really works for my imagination, and it really gets my creative juices going. So yeah, I really love this book. I really do. So this will be a very used book probably. It does have those hidden objects in it, but I don't mind it a lot. I will probably try to incorporate them, not make them stand out, just make them part of the picture, maybe use the same color on which they are just appearing, that I used for the part of the picture. So yeah, I don't mind it a lot. There's lots of amazing illustrations here. I'm not sure if I will attempt this one, for example, very soon, because again, I would like to give it a justice, and coloring metal and mechanical things might not be my level yet. But yeah, this is the page I will definitely at some point complete. And actually, now when I'm thinking about it, This book is one-sided, which is great, and I could actually attempt it with... and they fell out. 2 seconds. I could attempt this page also using this metallic markers. That would be quite interesting. So who knows, maybe sooner or later. Right, so I'm not sure how long we are recording, but I'm really sure it took me a while to go through everything. It wasn't a huge haul, but it was big to me because normally I don't buy this many things at once, and I don't think many hauls will be present on my channel because it's just against my instincts to buy this much and spend this much money at once. So I will be probably expanding my collection very slowly, but that will also give me a chance to use up fairly what I already have. So yeah, this is also the thought behind it, to just go a little bit against overconsumption. So this will be it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your all comments on my videos, all the likes, all the love that it's getting poured into this my little channel. And I hope to see you in the next videos. So have a nice rest of the day and take care. See you in the next videos.